Well, an additional state of emergency has been declared in South Carolina after the deadliest outbreak of tornadoes the state has seen since 1984. This declaration will not affect the executive order already in place for the coronavirus. This new order does direct the state's emergency operations plan to further be placed into effect to continue the state's response to severe weather event. Of course, it also helps to get state and federal funds to help folks who have been devastated by the destruction. The order comes after 3 tornadoes hit the upstate, one also in northeast Georgia. The strongest of all the ones we saw here in our area was that EF3 in Coney County from Westminster to Seneca. The hardest hit area is the Seneca community. This is Borg Warner, where it's going to take a long time for them to get this thing back up and running. This is also where a 77-year-old security guard was killed when the building he was in collapsed. And we are getting new video every day of the destruction. We've been seeing our Fox drone up in the air, and just look, you can see the trail there. Isn't it crazy though, where you see one house destroyed, another house not really touched? It's insane how these things jump around. But again, our thoughts are with everybody there in the community.
State mom and her 3 children trapped inside their home after a tornado hit their Marietta community. And we are sitting down with this family tonight for an interview that you'll see only on Fox as they talk about this incredible story of survival.
And Brooklyn, you've been following this story. You talked to a family member earlier this week. You talked to a neighbor yesterday. And tonight you actually caught up with the woman who likely saved her family.
That's right, Cody. This mom tells me she only had seconds to react, and the only thing going through her mind was saving her children. Now, she says after seeing all the damage that was done today, whenever she went back to actually see her home for the first time, she says it's a miracle they all survived. Now, Katie Martin says that she was overcome with emotions, seeing her home in ruins and memories from her life scattered across the ground. But she's not emotional about the things she's lost. She's grateful for everything she still has. Katie and her 3 children were inside their mobile home when a tornado hit the Laurel Hardy community in Marietta early Monday morning. Their home was swept up by the EF2 tornado winds barreling through Pickens County. The mobile home landed upside down about 50 feet away. Katie and her kids were entrapped until neighbors were able to get to them and pull them out.
The last thing I thought was, God, just no matter what, just keep my kids safe. Protect these children, they're everything. I heard a howling and I threw my body on top of my boys and I grabbed them in my arms and we got lifted up and then slammed down.
Katie, her 3 kids, and their 5 dogs made it out with only minor injury. Now, Katie tells me her 2-year-old son has a broken collarbone and he'll likely need surgery, but she says he's handling it like a trooper. Live in Travelers Rest, Brooklyn Cromer, Fox Carolina News Tonight.